Good evening. This is a Kirkis on Fire, and it's another Sunday, another time to, to cook something for you guys. Time to make something special, because obviously, as you notice, we got all Christmas decorations. Like I said, this time we got everything in our house. We're all done, all prepared for Christmas. So we just need to cook something I don't know, something different, what we do every day. And I don't know, obviously this year I chose the Italian dish. Never done it on Christmas before, but because this all depends if you're going to have a lot of friends, a lot of family in your house. It's a fantastic dish for that occasion. It's going to be porchetta. Obviously we're going to use pork belly. We're not going to use pork belly with the loin bit, because it's going to be too big, and obviously it's going to take hours and hours to cook, like I said, and it's not many of us. So we're going to use pork belly. We're going to add on some spices in there and other things, and I will show you everything in the process. Obviously today, for me, it's the evening, because we have to do some spicing before cooking. So we're gonna, today just a rubbing thing. For you it's gonna be a little moment, for us it's gonna be 2 days, but we're gonna spice up everything, prepare it and put it in the fridge for 12 hours, around 12 hours. And then we're gonna meet up again tomorrow, and it's gonna be the rest cooking session, So let's start to do it, let's start to work. So this is how I prepared my piece of meat, our pork belly. I just tried to cut it straight as possible, just remove too much fat and everything, Fat is good in that dish, but not too much, because it was fully covered in the fat. Skin, we're gonna leave it, just a few tricks we're gonna do with skin, and the spices today. So I will show you quickly what we're gonna do with skin. We're going to use one of them things, I don't know how to call them, them loads of needles, and I don't know how you're calling it in English really, but people using them for steaks, for everything, it's got loads of needles in there, sharp ones. So you're just gonna do this. Just cut your skin a little bit as well, It's gonna look nicer at the end, and your spice is gonna get through just a top layer, just the skin, not too deep. First of all this way, and then, yeah, that's what you got. You got the cuts, and then opposite way. Whoa. So again, we cut our skin, everything is ready to go. So now we're gonna go to spices, yeah? So what I'm gonna use fennel seeds. I could use this stone thing, but it's just quicker with a grinder today, because it's a little bit bigger amount than usually. Then black peppercorns, I'm just doing a bit more. I don't know how much I'm gonna use it. I will leave you how much I did use it, I'll leave you in the comments, okay? Because now it's very difficult to say how much I will need. Okay, and then we got coriander dried. Actually, I will put it as well together, but normally you can put straight away on, but just this time, yeah. We got this garlic, paprika, and it's onion flakes. It's very nice flavor, It's actually, it wasn't that easy to find in England, them sort of things. This one I brought from France, so anyway, doesn't matter. Now we're gonna grind our bits, yeah, just a little bit. We don't need a powder, just it can stay little pieces. Here we go. So hang on, just double check. I can still see few peppercorns. Yep. Here we go. So now, we can smell it straight away. Okay. Now again, time for our vintage garlic crush machine, or how to call it. So garlic, fresh garlic, can be dried as well, but we're gonna use fresh garlic. Okay, so let's put our onion flakes as well, and our paprika. It's just a mild one, not a hot one. Now, of course, we need some salt, but mainly I'm going to use everything on this side, yeah? On the other side, where the skin is, I'm going to use just salt. Almost forgot, guys. Lemon zest as well. Lemon or orange, must be. Beep, 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 beep. Guys, I forgot to tell you, I use a little bit of oil, olive oil on the other side, yeah? Just to make it all, rub it in properly. And outside, I'm using only salt. Salt flakes I'm using, sea salt flakes. Just try to put them in the caps everywhere. So we rubbed our spices, herbs, everything. Everywhere, all in, out, and everything. Like I said, outside we just use the salt, you know, but maybe probably little bits and pieces will get there as well. And obviously the final bit, that's all what we got. It's like a little book for us, yeah? We can open it and close it. Obviously now all that thing goes to the fridge. Like I said, for you it's going to be just a short moment. For us it's going to be a whole night. So what can I say? I'll see you all tomorrow, or see you in a moment. Good morning, guys. So that moment for you was a moment, for us is a whole night. It's gone, and now we're back in the kitchen. A little bit more Christmassy. So this is our belly. That's what happened through the night. I took that piece of pork from the fridge about 2 hours ago, just because we have to keep it in a room temperature. It's like most of the meat you do, steaks and everything, you let them, you know, get into the room temperature, you know, just it helps you basically while you're cooking. Then, you know, they're not make that big shock from cold to hot. So okay, as you see, I've got a bit more ingredients around me. We just have to continue now to do kind of stuffing, you know, for our pork. So I will have to fry some onions. Not to fry them much, as I should say, just warm them up really, make it warmer, warm them up. So yeah, we have to cut some onions, not too fine, you know, just like this. And we're not gonna fry them to the golden brown. We're just gonna warm it all up, add on some sun-dried tomatoes, pistachios, and pistachios we're gonna add on when we're gonna finish, but olives and sun-dried tomatoes. Okay, so I prepared all my onions. I just show you how we're gonna cut, just simply, guys, nothing special, okay? Something like this. If you got bigger piece, chop it, yeah, but it doesn't matter, okay? So we got our onions, yeah. Then we got pan, switch on thing. Yeah, a little bit of oil, not too much. About the oil at all, not too much anyway, because the belly on its own got loads of fat, and everything gonna melt. It's gonna be bath of fat anyway, so don't put too much oil at all. You know, it's naturally will be oily. This is my oven tray for today, for today's dish. I used the carrots, you know, I did cut bigger ones in a half piece, and the small ones I left as it is. Gave little bit of olive oil. We got green peppers, just because of color, so orange, green, bay leaves, 2 of them. Oh my God, onion, spring onion, several, like 3 of them. Garlic, definitely garlic, I don't know, 4 cloves maybe, but I've got bigger ones. And a little bit of onion, you know, a red onion. That's it, guys. This is going to be like a bedding for your porchetta, for our porchetta, you know, so that's it. And this is going to be like side dish, which we're going to use later on. This is the steam, oh my God, asparagus, yeah. It's just a little bit of salt and steamed asparagus right before the end of it. Okay. All the rest, like I just mentioned to you, this is going to be belly, pistachios, it's going to be Parmesan a little bit as well, and then wrapped up with bacon. This is it, guys, so will be nice and tasty as always.
Si sa, noi del sud parliamo a voce alta, si sa, noi del sud facciamo discussione imposta. Siamo allergici alle strisce, di restare in fila non ci riesce neanche ai funerali.
So guys, we just finished our onions, our stuffing for our pork belly. So I did cool it down, you know, a little bit, and now we're gonna try to stuff the whole things together and make all that roll, you know, God's sake, try to make it all in, yeah? So we will open what we done yesterday. Here we go. I know it's gonna be very big. I didn't want to have a big, I did cut a lot off, but still. So now take your stuffing, but again, don't put too much, because later on it will be even harder to roll it. Yeah, when you add on your little bit of your stuffing, pistachios, roasted and salted as well, some places, okay? And then we're gonna put smoked bacon as well, layers. And this is it, guys, all over here, okay? The same.
Sud abbiamo corta la memoria, nel giorno della festa ricerchiamo.
Right, guys, look what we done, yeah? It's all ready. Now, as you remember, it's like book everything, yeah? So try to roll it tight as possible, but you can add on still some onions here as well, because then you're gonna have it like layers, you know, between the layers you're gonna have a stuffing, so it's gonna be tasty as well, and it's gonna look nice. Okay, then we're gonna roll it. So guys, we finished to stuff it all. Try to roll it like I just mentioned before. If you got meat sticking out on your sides, you know, too much meat, just try to push everything back in. And now it's the biggest fun part. We're gonna have to use butcher's string, twine. We have to put the whole thing together. So I'm not gonna lie to you, I have to use again YouTube to remember that, because every time I'm doing it, usually when I smoke a lot of meat, I have to watch, because I keep forgetting. But let me try. Wow, that was a long one this time, as you probably can see now. We've done a lot of other stuff as well. But anyway, the meat, we kept over 2 hours, cover it in foil in 160 degrees. Then I removed the foil, and over an hour I kept it, you know, on a very high heat, 220. Internal temperature reached 75 Celsius. So obviously it must be 100% ready. Now we got nearly what, over 20 minutes resting. Also on the side we got some potato things, you know. I could make another video about this one, so I'm not going to explain you what is here exactly, but you see the carrots, which was from our roasting tray. Asparagus was steamed, you know, and little chili peppers and everything. So I don't know, you guys, I checked many videos how they do the porchetta. So first of all, we have to do this, yeah? It does work. You can hear it, yeah? So it's all as it should be. So now I just will remove the stripe, you know, and then we're gonna start to cut it in pieces. So this is our final bit, you know, after nearly 2 days of work in the kitchen, we finished it. I bet your loved ones would love something like this for your Christmas, you know, so I just want to try it first, because we did try a little bit already, but you know, just the inside, and it's really, really tasty. We've done our own gravy, of course, and everything, you know. I'm not gonna lie to you, it's all perfect, tasty, salty, you know, the spice, everything, what you have to have on your Christmas table. I wanna say you all, thank you very much if you watch until that moment, and I really wanna ask you, give us little support, give us likes, give us shares. Maybe if you don't like something, please comment if you did. I wanna say you all have a lovely Christmas, and I hope, you know, we're gonna cook more and more, and we're gonna meet each other more and more on our channel. Thank you all, and see you again next Sunday. Bye.
Prima di dormire un po', muovi il culo adesso. Non sai mai cosa